Yeah, good morning, viewers. My name is Temi Joseph, making the broadcast this Monday morning from Nigeria. My Nigerian time is 10:30 in the morning, but this may be at different times in different places. But before I continue, yeah, it's 10 a.m. and by 3 o'clock Nigerian time, it's about 4.5 hours from now. Randy will be live in send button meeting from California, and it's worthy of note that we all need to be in the house. It's important. Why? Because whatever is there for us this week, that's where we will know it. So please, I endeavor to call on everyone out there watching me now live or going to watch me much later. If you see it before, the TBC send button failed to attend the meeting, do yourself a big time favor. It will still be there. You can watch it at a more convenient time, even up till tomorrow. Just go to your back office, click on send button meeting, then you see send button meeting English, click on it, and it will take you to a link inside your back office. Click on the link in the blue, and it takes you straight into the meeting. But in case you want to chat, then you have to sign into your YouTube. That's the only place you can chat. But if you all you want to do is to watch, then there you are good to go. But I'll advise you to sign. Why? Because in the chat room, you can express, you can greet people, you can ask questions, and you can have answers and a lot of things. And therefore, it is important for everyone to be in the chat room if you can. And before going to chat room, before they kick you out, please upload your profile picture. It's very important. We want to see your face. We want to see what you stand for. We want to see what you have at the back of your mind when you go on YouTube. So please endeavor to do that. And for those of you that may wish to go on in Hindi or French, I learned also there's going to be a send button meeting. I think it's in Bangladesh, but I don't know the actual date for that. But for tomorrow, you can also join Pritam in India for the send button meeting at about the same time today. And also join Umbe at the same time. The two meetings goes on simultaneously. You may choose which one you may want to attend. It's good. Now there are 3 send buttons in a meeting, and you have an option of attending anyone, especially if you understand any of the languages in which the broadcast is going to be made. So I think it's good for us to note that and endeavor to attend, because it will do all of us good. Now, having said and done this morning, I'm always going to send a reminder to all of us out there that if there's anything, we need to be on the blog, because we need to broadcast the blog, we need to preach the blog, we need to act out the blog, and therefore that is our procedure for building our community or doing whatsoever we intend to do in TBC. Therefore, please go on the blog. Everything I'm going to talk about this morning is on the blog. And like you see there, I'm saying now steps to community building in TBC. Now, how do we build our community? We need blocks, we need cement, we need whatsoever we need, yeah, but not the cement in the shop or not the blocks in the shop. The cement, the blocks, the labels, and everything we will need, please, it's on the blog. Go on the blog. It's also in the broadcast, it's also in the testimonies. So everything about TBC is in the TBC community, and therefore we all need to endeavor to patronize the TBC blog and everything on it to be able to make any meaningful headways. Therefore, please go on the blog. Everything is on the blog. The new things you may need to know is always on the send button meetings. We cannot stop emphasizing the Monday and Tuesday send button meetings. We cannot stop emphasizing the blog. We cannot stop emphasizing the broadcast. We cannot stop emphasizing also the cash centers and the work that everyone is doing to build the community. We still have 1 billion people to bring to the community, and therefore we can't stop talking about them. Nothing will ever be old in TBC to say, oh, we can't mention it again. No, it can never be. Why? Because what I know that there's somebody who does not know. Today, you and I in the community, there are many who are not yet in the community. There are many also who are new in the community. And they may not go and search the whole blog, and therefore the only thing we can do to keep them also informed and abreast with the happenings in TBC is to go over what is there. Why? Because we have everything to talk about, and we can never exhaust it. Why? Because TBC will never change, and therefore things about it don't change. So it is the same thing, and therefore we have to keep telling the same story, speaking with one voice in unity and presenting our point. Therefore, this morning in building the community, where do we start? What does the first timer need to know? What does anybody who never knows about TBC, who have never heard about TBC, somebody who just coming about TBC for the first time need to know? The first thing is, one, make them understand they need to receive a gift. That's the first point. They need to know that they have a gift to receive. When they receive a gift, then everything will follow. But first and foremost, it's a gift. Why? Because TBC is giving a gift to be able to end the poverty in their life. Now, giving them a gift is the message they need to carry across, and also as they receive, they need to understand they can also share it. We will come in there, but the first thing in TBC is to receive a gift. And once they are convinced that the whole thing is about receiving a gift, the next thing is how to receive the gift. And that is very simple. Now all they need to do is sign up in the Kringle.cash back office. And you, the one introducing them, all you need to do is to give them your link, https://kringle.cash/? link equal to username. Your username is what makes them your referral, and once they sign up there, the gift automatically comes into their back office. And these are things we need to explain. You receive a gift, yes, where is the gift? Sign up. You sign up. This is the gift in your back office. Now that is done. Now, when the gift is received, also TBC does not deal with ghosts or people she does not know. No, it's a community made of people, not of trees, not of animals, not of objects imagined, but physical human beings and human beings alone. And therefore, they need to understand that there's a need to complete their profile. There's a need to complete their profile. Now, when they complete their profile, now we can see them. We have their phone numbers. We can see their pictures. We can locate them on Facebook. We can locate them on any other social media they are on. Now we know we are dealing with a real human being. We know we are dealing with a real human being. Once that is done, now we know they have received their gifts, they have their profile, and now the next thing is to know what TBC stands for. People shouldn't come to the community blindly. We don't just rush them in because we want the 1 billion number. No. As much as we want the 1 billion number, we also want them to understand what we stand for, what we are up to, what our quest is. And that is best known in answering the send button test. In that test, by the time they go through the 10 questions and read through the answers, they will know what we stand for. The bulk of the questions we face outside at times, people asking this, people doing that, the elites are capitalizing on. Why? Is because people join the community without first of all knowing what the community stands for. Now in the send button test, everything is spelled out. What TBC is and what TBC is not. What TBC stands for and what TBC does not stand for is spelled out clearly in the send button test. So make them understand that when they choose the answers and it's rejected or the answer is wrong, it simply means they have the wrong perspective or the wrong teaching about what TBC is. Now they should go to the next answer and choose it. And they will understand that if reading the meaning, answer to those questions didn't tally with what they choose, now it simply tells them, oh, what they think TBC is talking about is not it. Now they will understand. And by the time they are able to go through the rigor of answering 10 questions correctly, going through it, it now gives them a complete picture, a total picture, which puts TBC in the clear before they come in. And I think with that, from the beginning, before they even make a commitment, they know what TBC stands for. Now they have a choice. Now the fourth thing to do after that is paying their admin fee, which is your wallet fee and also the back office for a year. They also need to understand that this $10 wallet, $10 fee they are paying is not only for the wallet, it's a lifetime payment for the wallet and also the transactions going on inside the wallet. Why? Because for now, there is no plans of making charges on transactions in TBC. So the $10 covers the wallet and also covers the back office for 1 year. Here, emphasis needs to be laid that the $10 will only cover the back office for 1 year. And also, people need to understand what the back office is and what it stands for and how useful it is. I don't know how someone is going to be in the community and say he can do that at the back office. Why? Because now everything is in the back office. Everything you're going to do with TBC is in the back office, because even after you make your purchase or you make your sales, you go to the back office to do your confirmations. And I don't see how anybody will be in the TBC community and say you can't do transactions. That means even when TBC is fully matured, or now that it's partially matured, it's getting acceptance and people are accepting it, people are buying, it means you can't confirm them. And therefore, people should know that though it's a once in a lifetime payment for the wallet, but the back office is an annual thing, and the back office is very important. And therefore, everybody should endeavor to know that, hey, for the back office, I need to pay, and I will pay. Why? Because I cannot be in the TBC community and transact or do things in the TBC community without going to the back office. So the $10 wallet fee is very important. You know, the admin fee, as it's called, is important, but it's also the wallet fee, it's also the back office fee. So the $10 encompasses a lot. Have that at the back of your mind when you are coming to TBC. And if you are a broadcaster or you are a leader, also you lay this emphasis to everyone out there. Emphasize the back office, because I had an issue sometimes back that when they say the $10 is a once in a lifetime payment for the wallet. Yeah, that's true. But also, people didn't understand that the wallet lifetime, but the back office you pay as a then annually $10 or monthly $1. But now payment is $10 annually. And if I'm an advance, paying $10 annually is cheaper. Why? Because if you are going to pay $1 every month in Bitcoin, it means you are paying $12, and for each payment you are paying charges, and therefore you are paying charges 12 times. But if you are paying the $10, you are paying a cheaper $10, and you're also paying charges only once. So as much as possible, I encourage you out there to make the one-time $10 payment in a year. So $10 and not 12. And charges you also pay once on the $10 and not 12 on $1. And I think with that, we are good to go. Now, the fifth point I will want to make is, after receiving your gift, signing up to Kringle.cash, completing your profile, pass your send button test, pay your $10 wallet fee. Now you will discover a new thing will appear in the menu, new wallet. Now all you need to do is click on the new wallet and sign up for a wallet. Unlike before, when you can just go on the billioncoin.info and sign up, then proceed to Kringle.cash and collect your gift and proceed to TBC04.net and have your wallet. Now, there's an evolution in TBC. There are positive changes. We are becoming better and better. And now, sign up no longer takes you to the billioncoin.info or takes you to, you just simply go to Kringle.cash, you sign up. And when your $10 wallet fee is paid, now you can have a wallet. So the fifth thing to do now is to go and sign up for a new wallet. When signing up, use the same email as you use on Kringle.cash. And most of the time, I advise people use also the same password, but it's not a rule. You can have different passport for your back office and different passport for your wallet, but it's always easier to have them one. Why? Because you can remember. So sign up with the same information you sign, and then you have your wallet. Now, at this point in time, most people hear that, oh, the moment you sign up, you pay a $10 wallet fee, you make a $100 purchase, you are good to go. Yes, you are good to go. But look at what obtains. There are a lot of things in TBC that works for your good and for your favor. Now, apart from the purchase you made and apart from the cookie gifts you received, there are things you can do in the community and also that earns you more cookies. For instance, if you are a broadcaster, there's a broadcaster's reward, which also comes in cookies, 1 million Kringles. If you are a broadcaster, you attend send button meeting every Monday or every Tuesday, you also receive 100 million Kringles. To top it all, if you are a broadcaster and you make a purchase of $100, then you receive a cookie gift, a cookie reward of 1 TBC. Before, the requirement was not there for broadcast and send button meeting before you can receive 1 TBC. But now we are growing. Now, if all you do is receive your gift, sign up in the Kringle.cash, complete your profile, pass send button test, pay your $10 wallet fee, set up your wallet, and then you go and make a purchase of $100, all you are going to get is 100,000 Kringles. So at this stage, what I'm trying to tell you is now, after receiving your gift, completing your profile, passing the send button test, paying $10 wallet fees, setting up new wallet, now set up a broadcast. Schedule the broadcast inside your back office. When you go into your back office, now you go to send button, and tomorrow, and then you see in the menu, you will see tomorrow's broadcast. When you click on tomorrow's broadcast, it takes you to the page where you can see schedule yourself for a broadcast in the blue. The moment you click it, now the moment you choose that time, you see the available space in the back office. Now all you need to do is now come back, now go to your YouTube. Once, as long as you have an email address, you have access to YouTube. You can go into your email, click on the apps, you'll see YouTube, click YouTube. When the YouTube opens, go to Creator Studios, click on Creator Studio. Now it opens, go to live stream, you see, click on event, you see, when you click event, say schedule an event, then you schedule an event. When you click schedule an event, the page will open. And now you put the title, you set the time, and you say create an event. And the event is created. Now, when that is done, all you need to do is to put your cursor on the scheduled broadcast and right click. You will see copy link address. Click on copy link address. Now go back into your back office. At the time you want to make the broadcast, which you have choose, Click on the blue part and a page will open. All you need to do is to paste the link to the broadcast and the language in which you broadcast it and submit, and you are done. And when the time comes for your broadcast as scheduled, you just go back to your back office, Retro Studios, live stream, event. Now it opens, go on, start Hangouts on air now, click on it, and there you are on Hangouts. You see it, get ready, you say start broadcast, click on start broadcast. You see you are on air now, you click on it and you continue talking. Now when your broadcast is over, you click on the stop broadcast and you will go off air. Then you go back to your YouTube and now click on Studio Manager and it will process. Now when that is done, all you need now to do is again go on the broadcast, right click, copy the link address, go back into your back office, click send button meeting, and now proceed to the broadcaster's reward. You click on it, the page opens, click on the green tab that says add broadcast. As soon as you click, the place opens, paste the link address and also click on the date and submit, and you are done. Within 24 hours, TBC admin will review the broadcast and approve it or reject it. Once it's approved, you are done. Now you are a broadcaster. At this point in time, you can now make a purchase of $100. And the $100 purchase you make, if your broadcast is approved, that will earn you automatically 1 TBC in cookies, redeemable by November or by May, depending on the time you sign up. So now, what am I trying to pass across? In these stages that I keep reviewing it because I want to get conversant with it. Well, you sign up and receive your gift and complete your profile, pass a send button test, pay a $10 admin fee, set up a new wallet, then you set up a YouTube, make your broadcast, then now you can purchase the $100. And as soon as the purchase is made, there's something you need to make sure you need to finish before you can receive the reward for the purchase. Now again, you will go back to your back office. That's like I'm saying, you can't do that in the back office because everything is in the back office. So now you go to Kringle.cash back office, sign in, and you will see transactions. When you click on transactions, it will open. You will see confirm transaction, seller. You see also for buyer. Click the buyer side. So the page will open. Therefore, fill out the page with the required information. Your name, your surname, the type of wallet, TB004.net and TB009.net. 004.net is still there. Why? Because there are some people's money that is archived. And therefore, the type of wallet you are using must be spelled out. But at this point in time, you are using TB009.net. Now, you fill out that, put your wallet address, put the time, put the amount of the purchase, and then the amount also in Kringles. And most importantly, don't forget the time and the email address of the seller. If the email address of the seller is not there, so it cannot go. And most of the time, if you submit it, if one thing is wrong, it will not go. It will ask you to save and gather more information. So, but once it is complete and then you send it, you submit it, it will go automatically to TBC and TBC will route it to your seller. Now you follow up your seller to confirm. And how does he confirm? He is also going to his back office, coming to transactions, and go on the seller side and click it. Then go down, because if your purchase is the last purchase he made, then it should be the last thing, it should be bottom last. Then he draw the line to the right and clicks on approve. The moment it's approved, your gift will appear in your back office. But if you don't do that, then you won't have the gift, because until the transactions are confirmed on both sides, you cannot have the gift of the cookies. So before you say you are done, make sure the transactions are completed, you have submitted them, and they are approved. And as soon as your seller clicks approve, now you will see the gift in your back office. And I will tell you, don't be complacent. At this point in time, you have to follow your seller closely, especially if you are not buying from him in a cash center, or you know him to buy from him. Maybe you are buying over the line, or you're taking over the phone. You know him, you've sent your money, and transfer is made, you've seen it inside your wallet. Now you have to follow to make sure that you get the confirmation, because if the confirmations are not done, you can never have the gift, and that will be gone. At the time all these things stop, because all these gifts, all this is, will stop one day. For instance, our target is 1 billion people. By the time they are 1 billion, or even before they are 1 billion, now this process of sharing comes to an end. As long as confirmation is not made, you cannot have the benefit of the gift. And therefore, in everything you are going to do, make sure, and I repeat, make sure that your transactions are confirmed. The only thing we are sure of is change. What will happen after now, I don't know. What will happen tomorrow, I don't know. And I'm sure even admin is working on what obtains today. And she can foresee tomorrow, but maybe she cannot foresee next year. And even in admin's plans and projections and all that admin is doing, also, I believe that there are certain times that certain things come unexpected. Like when TBC 004 crashed last year, it wasn't expected, but it happens. Therefore, the only thing we are sure of is change. We can talk for today, we can't talk for tomorrow. Before I make the last point that I want to make because of time, also, by the end of September, we will not know, nobody can tell what will come of the 25,000 cookie gifts you will receive for signing up. Therefore, as you sign up, please make people around you to take advantage of this promo and sign up. What next, we don't know. It may continue, it may be reduced, it may stop, and we may come out with another thing. But one thing for sure is whatever admin comes up with is the best for us. Is the best for us. Admin never gives us what is worse than before. It always comes better. Therefore, stay abreast on the blog, and you won't miss out on anything. Then lastly, after that, what I want to say is, after having done all I have said, now choose a broadcaster to partner with. You need a partnership with a broadcaster. Why? Because we know now you can sign up people under you, but you don't have the $10 to pay for them. No, you may have to pay for them, but you don't have the kringles to sell to them. And therefore, you need a partner. And therefore, you need a broadcaster, you need a trusted seller who was there before you, a leader from whom you can buy for them, so that they can also receive their gift. So you need a partnership. When I come back on part 2 of this broadcast, I will continue here. Thank you for joining me.